everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leah Catherine, this is Leah Sees Movies, and we are back with the next episode of Young Justice. Last week, McGann escaped from Black Manta. Calder is back to normal, hale, hearty, healthy, etc. Black Manta is the best father in the Young Justice verse, oddly enough. And Cheshire found out her sister's alive, that's cool. Sportsmaster is also aware of that, which I feel like may come back to bite them. As of right now, he's, not outing their secret because he wants to get one over on Manta, but that seems like very dangerous information to have in enemy hands. And Blue Beetle is being all suspicious and reachy, and Dick Grayson, Nightwing, not Robin, is suspicious and on his trail. So I'm figuring that's gonna pay off a little in this episode, and maybe the missing arsenal will return to give everyone the real story about what happened on the War World. In the thumbnail, we do see Static Shock and Long Shadow, so maybe we're not gonna cover any of that, and we're just gonna focus entirely on the Runaways, which honestly I'm not opposed to because they were really cool and I really enjoyed them. I don't enjoy them being manipulated by Lex Luthor, but c'est la vie. So with that, I am going to stop talking. Let's get started. Oh yeah, are these all the Reach ships that got destroyed?
As long as the ambassador refuses to allow an attack on the Justice Meat guarding the key chamber, the crystal key is useless to us.
Seriously, is no one gonna call them out about the ships they secretly had?
Mongol is to blame. By bringing the world to Earth, he cost us half our fleet.
Thanks, Mongol.
And alerted the human meat to our hidden invasion force.
And though we have endured our setbacks, the Earth heroes have lost so much more.
Wolf. So I keep saying, why do they bring him on these missions? I don't care if he's a super wolf, it's clearly not helping him here. Oh, okay. Well, that addresses the arsenal question. Not so much where he is, though.
Come in. Code red. Code red.
I mean, wouldn't Dick still get this?
Arsenal to anyone. Come in.
Like, is he still rolling around the war world? Because he didn't get off of it. Then shouldn't Rocket, Shazam, all them be there protecting the key?
The Earth has also gained a new hero. One part human individual, one part Reach technology. Blue Beetle is the living embodiment of the peaceful union.
Blue Beetle already existed.
He saved us all from the war world. Not too shabby.
But I guess you said the previous Beetle wasn't effectively using Reach technology, so I guess it's just a shared name.
Imagine what the future holds when together we reach for tomorrow.
Can we throw in like a Lois Lane moment to be like, hey, what's up with those ships you said you didn't have?
I thought the Justice League protected the Earth. Why didn't they stop the war world?
I wonder about that too. Thing your new friends, the Reach, were here to protect you.
This is pathetic, guys. And again, I've been saying people haven't seen the Justice League in a long time. There was gonna be doubt.
We, the Reach, will safeguard this weapon without boarding it until such time as humanity is ready to assume control. The war world is our gift to you.
What? I mean, I can see why regular people are falling for it, because, not everyone's smart, but what the hell? They're just like, yeah, we're protecting you from the war world now. Why? According to, I am enjoying this montage of the Runaways destroying Reach products. That is very fun, and I like that a lot. However, I'm still stuck on what just happened with that whole conversation. Where are the human governments? Because y'all can't all be this dumb.
Are seriously getting a handle on your power.
Thanks, Virgil. But I'd rather get a handle on the scarab that turned my man Jaime into the Reach's little blue puppet.
You can tell because my voice is very deep. very deep and full of rage.
If you truly want to hit the reach where it hurts, I believe I can show you the way.
I mean, using their enmity of the Reach as effective training, like motivation, okay, fine. But since he's working with the Reach, what's the plan?
We've been flying this surface grid pattern for hours, and you're exhausted.
I'm fine. I can do this.
We're not giving up. We'll start over where the team first disappeared. Look for a new lead.
All right. If you think it best.
Okay, but you guys aren't getting regular communication? Arsenal is just fighting for his life down there.
The machine? Just give me an outside line to the watchtower, the warehouse, anywhere. That's what you get. Oh, now you're just being petty.
I like him getting lower with it.
You'll never pod me again. Never!
I mean, they didn't pod you, but glad that PTSD is working for you.
It's called Father Box. A Superboy, actually. One of 9 young heroes captured by the Reach.
Those guys saved us from the Reach.
Precisely.
I can't figure out Lex's plan.
If they got caught, what chance do we have?
I'm in. There's no way the Reach expects us. With the element of surprise and our powers, we're the only ones who might actually stand a chance. Besides, we owe them.
My thoughts exactly.
Fine, you had me at we owe 'em.
I like Virgil a lot in this. I like that he is the leader.
How does work, please?
Okay, learning English, that's good. Still would love to know how she got here, why she's here, but at least she can start communicating.
Once you're inside, it will lead you directly to Superboy and the others. Then when you're ready, it can bring you all home. Simply ask Asami and it will obey.
The war world, please.
Can't figure out the plan, and that bothers me. Like, they really could just be his backup plan for, hey, if this whole thing with the Reach doesn't work out, I want to have a backup super team against them.
Oh, we give up, we give up. Please don't hurt us.
He's right. We don't want any trouble. We just want to go home.
But I don't...
Fooled ya. Now you gone down, woke up the big man.
I actually really enjoy the Runaways. I think the show established them so well, so quickly. Even in a way it didn't do with, like, Wonder Girl and Batgirl and them, besides just, hey, the girl team, which I like, but these guys all have such strong personalities. I'm like, alright, 2 solo episodes and I'm here for them.
Raw power.
Is he gonna reveal himself to them?
Superboy, please. This way.
Yeah. Of course he's too paranoid to just say hi. He's gonna watch.
Haven't you already scanned every inch of this place?
Yeah, but I'm obviously capable of missing obvious clues.
Yeah. Like, how did you mention that apparently all of the Reach people are there?
My fault. You asked me to scan Green's mind, and I vouched for him without delving deep. I was so afraid to use my powers after what I did to Aqualad. I allowed Green Beetle and his scarab to feed me exactly what the Reach wanted us to do.
I mean, that's a mistake anyone could have made, sure.
All on me.
Except you never would have been in that position if I had trusted you with the secret.
So, this is our guilt off.
Yep.
I say, Dick, we both made mistakes, and we both need to get over ourselves.
Lying to the team isn't awesome, but I feel like that's a much, much, much lesser mistake, personally. But everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Hamster ball! She definitely got sucked into the vacuum of space, but whatever, she's here now.
4 of our former test subjects are inside the war world and attacking our patrols.
What? tell Black to terminate both situations with extreme prejudice.
Did humans just trust the Reach with a giant planet full of weapons? It doesn't make sense. I appreciate how slimy and schemy they are, but basic governmental paranoia should have stopped this.
There they are.
Looks like they're frozen.
They're in stasis.
Uh-oh.
And you will join them soon enough.
Why? He said terminate the situations, not put them in stasis. Because it's a kid's show, they can't outright murder them. But still.
You could use the exercise.
Ow.
Scatter!
Okay, well you did not scatter fast enough. That was a very low energy scatter.
Alright, meat. Might as well teleport yourself into a stasis cell.
Hell yeah, Arsenal.
You can't beat Black Beetle head on, but keep him off balance and we might just stand a chance.
The Reach is all about intergalactic brotherhood.
A lovely sentiment.
Would you like a fresca?
How it squares with the lies you told us, and the fleet of war.
Thank you! It was really pissing me off that no one was talking about that.
Unfortunately, the Reach only has this single ship and unequipped with any weapon.
Yeah, I got you! I got you on camera! You on candid camera now!
Cause I was saying, how is this man so anti-alien and he's just taking it?
How many more lies are you hiding beneath our seas?
Is Aquaman looking for them now that he's very aware of them? I'm so happy, man. It was driving me bananas. Hello. Oh, I was about to be like, why is he here? But that's why. So Lex sent them in as a distraction so Deathstroke can get the key, I'm assuming? Ooh.
I am starting to get annoyed.
You wanted exercise. Oh. Arsenal is growing on me.
Amigo, you don't seem clear on who we're here to rescue.
He's like, no, I understand. Let them fight. You let the big guys fight each other and head the hell out. Too late. That shows a lack of foresight, Mongol.
Okay, get ready. There's a squad of Reach soldiers waiting for us.
And they're not there? Oh yeah. This is nice. I like this.
Hey, fearless leader. Better late than never.
Everyone safe?
I do still hate that Arsenal has a grown man voice. Like, really wish he could drop it a little bit.
All aboard. We're almost home free.
Hey, you random teenagers?
No training, no guidance, and yet you pulled it off. There might be a place for all of you with the team.
No, we're good.
So now that we saved your butts, you're cool with us not being Star Labs guinea pigs.
Didn't think that through, Dick.
Last thing I remember is you blowing an airlock without warning. Nearly got us all killed and absolutely guaranteed our capture.
And in case you hadn't noticed, my escape resulted in you being free now to stand here and complain.
And after we get back to Earth, you're off the team.
Oh.
If it wasn't for Arsenal, we wouldn't have rescued anyone.
That may be, but this isn't the first time he's pulled this kind of stunt.
Also true.
Intentionally endangering the lives of teammates in order to further his own agenda or guard against his own personal demon.
Okay. I feel like this is what happens when you recruit 15-year-olds with PTSD and just think, that's cool now. Yeah, they're definitely not joining now. They already didn't like y'all to begin with.
We have our own way of doing things.
What do you say, bro? Wanna ride
like a plan.
Wait, is that a...
Home, please.
Yeah, because now it's, who's backing them? Because there's no way they'd have that technology on their own. Shouldn't have kept them in a lab.
So...
And of course Arsenal's like, Lex.
He was using you as a distraction so one of his other pawns could steal it.
Deathstroke's more of a bishop, actually. You rescued the heroes and dealt a blow to the Reach. Isn't that exactly what I promised you?
Okay.
No more promises.
I'm actually really happy with that. Because I didn't see what the long game was. I like them being their own team. Where's their spinoff? I'm not joking. Because right now they're like, I really like them. So I really like the Runaways. Like, they're a cool team. I like them. I'm not gonna lie, I did forget most of their names, but they'll grow on me. I'm bad with names, so that's not a reflection of how much I like them as individual characters. That's just a personal flaw. Arsenal being a part of the team is also cool because it was really bothering me. Like, how long could they work with Lex Luthor, like, without them figuring it out? And would that be like kind of an insult to their intelligence or an insult to our intelligence, or like what was Lex's end game? So I'm assuming he just thought they'd be a bit more malleable than they did turn out to be. But I'm happy with this ending. Like, through his manipulation, they got the freedom to really train and, you know, learn how to use their powers to the best of their ability. Obviously, they don't like the Reach. Now they don't trust Lex. Great. Now they have Arsenal on their team, who has the most experience out of any of them. Granted, some PTSD and anger issues, but he does, you know, he can pull the team together and they'll have kind of similar energies. I do think this will be an interesting setup for a bit of a, not power struggle, but clearly Virgil has assumed most of the leadership role on the team. Now that they have a more seasoned hero, will that affect it? Will they kind of start taking his lead a bit more? Or is it still going to be like, hey, we appreciate the skill that you bring to the team, but energy-wise, attitude-wise, Virgil's better for leadership. I think that'd be fun if we get to explore a little bit of that dynamic. Will they start coming up against the team a bit more, or will they start having all these little side missions where they try to undermine the Reach on their own that may or may not impact what the Young Justice team is doing? Also, finally, someone called them out for having those ships under the ocean. I still, until I see a scene, a line, or something where they're like, oh, Aquaman found the rest of the things and now the Reach has to get them off-world, or, you know, humans will consider it a threat or whatever. I'm waiting for that scene because they lost 63% of their fleet, but there's still a bunch of them left in the ocean where Aquaman is. Go find it. So I'm now a G. Gordon fan. He's speaking the truth. Unlike most people, he is actually ratting on people he's allied with, which is nice. Because he may be talking kind of nonsense, but at least he means it, and he adjusts to new information, which a lot of people that his character kind of mimics do not. So I really appreciate that, and I appreciate that he had a big old gotcha moment of like, so, how often do you lie to us? Like, that's fun. And it makes sense with his character, because he was really anti-alien at first, and it kind of didn't make sense that he suddenly loved this one. So we've had Dick feeling bad about lying to the team, about Calder, about this whole mission. He's clearly feeling guilty about that. McGann, you know, for being bad at her job. But I am curious now with the lying about Calder, with putting the team at Star Lab, not training them, not talking to them. Did they even know that they escaped? I honestly don't, like, we didn't address that. They didn't really question how they got on the ship in the first place until they saw the father box. Is there gonna be a kind of moment where Nightwing is maybe like, ooh, maybe I wasn't the de facto leader of the team everyone assumed I was, or maybe I'm not the leader I thought I was going to be because I'm making a series of bad calls. I think probably of the remaining non-Calder people, he's probably amongst the best for leadership potential, but I mean, we saw that he did have these insecurities as a 13-year-old. Now as an 18-year-old with kind of a lot more at stake, the league is gone. Are these failures going to start eating away at him a little bit? And is that going to either make him a better or worse leader? Time will tell. I don't know. I'm like really thinking. I'm like, who on the main team do I like want to see more of, more than the Runaways? And right now, I don't think I do, actually. I mean, I said I wanted to see more Bumblebee, and I like that we got to see her being a little taking issue with Arsenal and calling out that his poor self-saving moves put the rest of the team at stake. I like that, but unless they're gonna kind of do more of a deeper dive, if the next episode was like an episode of the day versus more of the Runaways, I'd rather go Runaways, actually. I don't know. I'm a big fan of them. I think they're fun. I would appreciate them giving the new characters some more solo time, though. Like I said earlier, like Wonder Girl, Batgirl, like, just what do they do? How do they work? What's their story? How do they fight? Because so far we've mostly seen them lose. Like the episode we had with Zatanna and Artemis where they fought Harm and they just went off on their little solo adventure. Like that was such a good character building episode and fun and a good one-off. Harm was hilarious. Like I want something like that. If we're gonna stick to the main team, I know it's almost the end of the season and I know we're building up the stuff with the Reach, but I would appreciate a deep dive on the new Young Justice Team characters because it's like almost the end of season 2 and I feel like I still don't know any of them. So yeah, if we're not doing anything like super big picture, I hope it is a good character episode next week. Well, I think that is all for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, comment, etc. If you don't want to do any of that, but you've watched all the way to the end of this episode, thank you. I still really appreciate you. You can follow me on the Bird app at Leah Sees Movies, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!